Hello, everyone. Hello, chat. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday. Does everything sound good?
Hello,
we went through 800 tests.
Hello, chat.
Uh-oh. I'm hearing myself back.
Happy
That's not
weekend.
good. Hold on. There we go. Hello, everyone. It's Menchie. I could not resist adding Menchie to this. It's just one of those things I can't help myself. I know we're supposed to be baking today, but Menchie's sleeping, so should be seen. Welcome back, Beyyyn.
I found a Charizard.
What?
I found Charizard.
What is that? Is it like a collectible card? It looks like a cartridge. What's that for?
It's for my Game Boy.
Is that for baking? Hold on, we missed it. Ben, okay. Thank you, Katie. Hello, today is my daughter Olivia's birthday. Happy birthday, Olivia. Hope you have lots of holo. Welcome back to everyone. I see so many members. Menchie Gang in the chat. No hummus gang, Menchie Gang only.
Holo, today is my daughter Olivia's birthday. She would love it if you said happy birthday
We
to
said
her,
happy.
smiling face with hearts.
What are we doing today, Christine?
Today we are making oatmeal cookies. And let me just say that again. Oatmeal. Because oats. Because I love oats. I eat oats every day for breakfast. I make Ben oats every day for breakfast. And because Ben likes baking, we're gonna bake oats into cookies. So it's like the coming together of things that we love to eat. Was that a good explanation?
But, okay, but what belongs in oatmeal cookies? Is it chocolate chips or raisins?
Apart from oats?
Yes, apart from oats.
I mean, like, I've seen and I've tasted oatmeal cookies without either of those things. Do you have to have raisins or chocolate chips
Yes.
in oatmeal cookies? Chat, okay, let's do a poll. Okay, we'll do a poll because this is a democracy. What goes? What belongs? What belongs in an oatmeal cookie? So, chocolate chips, raisins, or neither. There. All right, chat, have your vote, have your say. We may implement based on the results.
Maria says raisins and hummus.
Ew, not together. Oh, wait, that is a thing, right? I feel like sometimes I've had raisins.
I've never had raisin hummus before.
Really? I'm shocked. I feel like you've had every hummus.
Danny says raspberry and white chocolate.
That sounds so good. I love raspberries.
It's more of a
and white
scone,
chocolate.
isn't it?
Yeah, we've done that. We're experts at making scones. You gosh darn blueberry scone. You have hair in your glasses from me cutting my hair. Guys, did you see Ben's haircut? Forget the cookies for a second. Guys, I cut his hair last night live on stream on Bentendo. I know, it's my competitor. But yeah, what do you think?
I think raisins belong in oatmeal cookies.
What about my haircut?
Thank you for cutting my hair.
You're welcome. Raisins are dead flies. You know what, Jessica? I agree with that. Raisins are like shriveled up, you know? Like me at the ripe age of 33.
But that's why the recipe says you can soak your raisins before you put them in to plump them up.
That's like sitting in the bath for 2 hours. That doesn't necessarily make you any better.
Yeah. Bathe with raisins for 2 hours before incorporating into the dough.
Oh my good lord. I just wanted to say welcome in to the mods. Since we don't have Ben as a mod, we have our wonderful stream mods here. So thank you for those of you who are hanging out with us. I see Mel and Nail Art. I've seen Hollow Combo. And there might be a few others here. See so many of you guys. Mo Buckley, Glamour Babaful, Andrea, see the lawyer trainee. Can you be my lawyer? Ro, Eva, Hilda, Zate, Angel. I see Carol as well. Silly Munchkins for life. Angel Simmer, Ark, JC. So good to see you guys. All right. Okay, so let's get started. What are we doing, Ben?
Well,
You're the one with the recipe. Okay, Ben always picks the recipes because he knows what he's doing.
We got this from Live Well, Bake Often.
That sounds like exactly the type of place you would get this kind of recipe. All right, so I have to cover chat to show you the recipe.
Show
Here
us.
we go. Live well, bake often. Soft and chewy oatmeal raisin cookies. Maybe I'll just turn this down.
Christine, as the oat expert, would you guess that you put rolled oats or quick oats in cookies?
Probably the larger flake oats because then they stand out more. And I think the quick oats probably dissolve more in liquid, like when I make oats. So unless we want them to be pastier cookies, I would guess the large flake oats to maintain the structure. Is that correct?
You do ding ding ding. Good job.
I know my oats.
I think the quick oats make it turn into almost like a hard paste. I think you end up with a much harder cookie, or it just doesn't work.
I mean, I like the pasty, thick oats that I eat in the morning, but
You don't want a hard cookie, you want a soft, chewy
Oops.
cookie.
okay, hold on. I got to end the poll.
What are people saying?
About the poll?
What are the poll results?
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought you were asking about the last question. Okay, poll results. Chocolate chips belongs in an oatmeal cookie. Thank you guys, you are correct. That's the correct response. Raisins at 27%. Who are you?
Traditionalists, but 11% neither. Those are the truly unhinged people.
No, those are the people who are just like, give me just oats, appreciate the oats, and that's cool. You know,
Just
like
an
I can
oat
respect that.
cookie?
I
Nothing
can't
else?
respect raisins. I have no respect for raisins.
Well, today we're following an oatmeal raisin cookie recipe.
No, what about, okay, can I amend it? We'll make half the batter, half raisins, half chocolate chips, and chat will taste it and decide which one tastes better.
The last step is incorporating those ingredients, so we can just split the dough in half, do half raisin, half chocolate chip. I got dark chocolate chips. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, I love dark chocolate chips. Chat likes your apron, by the way.
Thank you.
He's an avocado boy. All right.
I'm gonna make guacamole while it bakes.
Okay, so the recipe we're following is in the video description box if you guys are curious. But this is like fairly straightforward. This isn't like super complicated, right? You can find.
I'm expecting you to do most of the work here, actually, because this is actually a
Do you want
easy
them
recipe.
to turn out well?
No, this is a good learning opportunity for you.
We're career building.
I'm a supervisor.
Is there anything better than a soft, thick, and chewy cookie?
Just scroll down.
Okay. Are we gonna read like 8 pages of their life story? I originally published this back in 2017.
Read when they talk about oats, because you'd probably find that
Yo, I
interesting.
love this picture of oats. This is a nice picture. The oats make up most of it. That's what's important. You gotta pay attention. The oats are the majority. There's just like randomly an egg there. Chicken is just like, here you go.
Oat dust.
Okay, so ingredients we already have, so we don't need to go over them, right?
I actually like the smell of oats, eh? They're kind of sweet.
Just like me.
Yeah, you smell like oats.
Well, I just showered with like oat
What do you
oat
use?
body wash.
Oats as shampoo?
Yeah, basically. It's good for your skin. Okay, we already have all the ingredients, but let's just look at what to do. To make the cookie dough, you'll start by whisking together the flour, baking soda, ground cinnamon, and salt,
Okay.
then stir in your oats. So do we...
You could just go to the actual recipe and we could
That's
start
not the...
doing it.
What? What do you mean the actual recipe?
This is like her telling a story about the recipe. If you scroll down, you'll find the actual recipe.
She's saying what to do.
Yeah, it's giving you a more like narrative description of the recipe. But if you just scroll to the bottom, it gives you the Coles
Look,
notes.
guys, look how tiny this scroll bar is. Look how long I have to scroll down. Do you need tips?
Look, baking tips. You can soak your raisins.
You read this. You
Yeah.
pre-read this.
Yeah, I know. I found the recipe.
No. What's this an ad for? What movie are we watching? What's going on?
Expedia. That was Ewan McGregor was telling us we should travel. Go back
careful.
up. He's like, you can just buy stuff.
There's a horse.
He's like, having horses is nice, and TVs, and rocket ships, and Hollywood. But when you die, you won't remember all the stuff you had, but all the places you went.
How do you
Look
know
at
this?
Him on the beach.
What's the ad for?
Expedia, I think, or just traveling.
Save more
It's an
Expedia.
ad for traveling.
Okay, and not sponsored anyways. Where are we? Oh, shut up with all this shit. Okay, here. Finally, 8 hours
There's
later,
the
we
recipe.
found the recipe. Course, dessert, cuisine, American. Oh, we can't do it.
What's American?
This cuisine. We're Canadian. We're not allowed.
America has claimed the
Only
oatmeal
America.
raisin cookie.
You may only recreate this recipe if you're American. Okay, so there's chilling time of 30 minutes. I can do that. I can chill for hours, you know.
Nail flicks and chill.
Yeah. Okay, here you go. Here, oh, I see what you mean. Finally, they have like a bullet list. Ugh, it's like writing a thesis every time I read a
Well,
recipe.
you're just reading. You're not writing anything.
I mean, the person who wrote it is like writing a thesis. They have to write like a long ass literature review and life story before, and then they finally get to the point by like page 87.
Every
Yeah.
time we do a baking stream, we comment on how long these things are.
Yeah. Okay. In a large bowl, whisk together. Are we using the machine?
No. You can get rid of the recipe probably though, right? Or make it smaller.
I can't.
Okay. As long as we can see it. So
Yeah, we can see it.
whisk together your flour. I've got a cup of flour here already. And to this we're gonna add the cinnamon, baking soda, and salt. Okay? That's what you're gonna do. I already have a cup
Cinnamon.
of flour in here.
Okay. Why did you turn the lights off?
You want it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a little dark in here. There we go. So cinnamon. Wow.
I think they know what cinnamon looks like.
Do you guys want to see my nails? What's on my other hand?
This is why baking with you takes forever.
I call this like spring mint or spring fling manicure. I've got a couple things going on. I've got Seafoam Home creme as the base. Then we've also got some mint mojito. And then I've got a new wireless mode on top of Seafoam Home. And then on the creme colored fingers, there's actually two toppers. There's Sonic Unicorn Skin, which is the blue iridescent unicorn skin. And then there's also Celestial Lights, which is like the green shimmer. So it's hard to see here. I'll have to like post a picture on Instagram. But I find it just makes it more like mermaidy.
That's great.
Isn't that fun? Okay, where were we? How much cinnamon?
Half a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Half a teaspoon. I know tea.
Teaspoon.
Okay, so just throw it in here.
Well, that's that. Well, it should be actually like a full half teaspoon.
It is.
Do you know?
Like this.
Okay.
Like this.
Can you show? Yeah.
Like that. That's fine.
That's heaping, but okay.
I love
You like cinnamon?
I
Okay.
love cinnamon. I put you don't even know how much cinnamon I put in your oats. Like I literally just dump and go like this. I don't measure.
Oh, that's good.
But they're good, right? Okay, cinnamon. What was next?
Half a teaspoon not vanilla extract. Half teaspoon baking.
Baking powder from Fleischmann's.
Baking soda actually, not baking
Oh.
powder.
This one has a picture of a muffin on it.
That's good.
So you can make muffins with this.
I just got the wrong thing. Half a teaspoon of this.
Okay. So Arm & Hammer is very strong. This powder is very strong. Do not ingest. How much? Half a teaspoon?
Nicole says, "I never measure cinnamon. It's so good."
Yeah, me neither. I never measure cinnamon.
You just cinnamon challenge it up.
Just like whatever. So half a teaspoon?
Yep.
Like that? Yeah. I read somewhere that on movie sets, when they're pretending to be like snorting cocaine for the scene, they use like baking soda or baking powder, whatever. It's not wild.
Happy World Book Day. Do you all have any favorite books/authors?
Thank you, Paulina.
Is it World,
World Book Day?
Uh-oh. Everyone's gonna find out I can't read.
What's your favorite book? It's probably about Bob Dylan, huh?
I'm a big fan, in terms of style of writing and fiction, I'm a big fan of Nabokov. It's like Pale Fire. It's a really good book. That's my favorite book, I think.
How much salt? A quarter teaspoon? That's
Quarter
not enough.
teaspoon salt.
Quarter?
Easy
I
with
don't
the
have
salt,
a quarter
too.
teaspoon, so I'll just pour half of this.
We have a quarter teaspoon. What's your favorite book? You didn't answer.
I like trashy books that I read when I was a teenager.
You can't just say a book you read 20
That
years ago.
no one will know of. And if I name them, I'll be embarrassed, so I'm not gonna tell you.
You're too embarrassed to tell us?
Yeah.
Quarter teaspoon.
Okay. It's so little. It's like for a Menchie.
Oh no,
Oh, no.
It's too much, too much. Don't put it in.
It's like, it's fine. It's not that much.
Don't put it in.
Okay, well, what do I do?
Just get rid of the excess, like in the garbage or something. Just scrape it off with a butter knife.
Does it have, like, why is this so mean? There. Jesus.
Why is it so mean?
Like, can I just do what I want? A little bit of extra salt? Everybody makes mistakes.
Cooking is an art, baking is a science.
Okay. What else?
I fucked up a recipe with way too much salt before, so I'm a little triggered.
Okay, what else?
Oh, just whisk that together.
Whiskey? Whiskey, whiskey? Wow.
Don't spill it.
Oh, I'm trying to let them see. Should we preheat the oven? It didn't say to preheat the oven.
Nope, we shouldn't
No?
do that yet. We're
Why?
following instructions.
But our oven takes so long.
No.
I preheat the oven like an hour before I need it.
It's normal oven
'cause it
time. That's
takes
not a
fucking
good idea.
forever. I hate the oven. Okay.
You hate the oven.
I hate the
Why
oven.
can't the
I'm
oven
so
be ready
impatient.
right now?
It takes so long. The chaos has begun. Yes, Jennifer. Thank you for being here.
Procrastination said, what recipe did you fuck up with salt? It was the icing. The icing for the carrot cake cupcakes? The cream cheese icing called for a pinch of salt. And I accidentally dumped like a tablespoon of salt into it.
It wasn't that bad. I actually didn't mind.
It's way too
I don't
salty.
mind salty. I like salt. Okay, I hate too much sugar though, or like icing powder sugar. Blech. That reminds me of like the grocery store cakes. I don't know what it is. I just like have this memory of you know, kids' birthday parties, and every cake was like what you would buy from Loblaws. I don't know if that makes sense in the United States, but like the most generic icing cake that just didn't actually taste good. So when anything has too much like icing sugar, I can't get that out of my head.
Yes. When
I
something
love salty though, like salty icing, like that's nice. That's good.
Yeah, you'd probably rather something be a little too salty than way
Then
too
way
sweet.
too sweet, yeah. But it's like fake sweet. That's the problem.
It's like
Yeah.
cloying, yeah.
Cloying?
Isn't that the word?
I never heard.
Makes
that
your
word.
mouth sort of like.
It makes me like. I smell those cakes and I'm like, no.
Is that bowl big enough for those oats? We're putting 1.5
No
cups
bowl's
of
big enough.
oats in
One
there.
and a half? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. 1 cup.
Sure, very even, well measured.
What do you like? Jesus.
It's okay.
She's so strict.
So that's a quarter. So
That's a
two
quarter.
of those. 2 of those.
We seal the oats, and now we're gonna stir in the old-fashioned rolled
Shouldn't
oats.
whisk at this point, I don't think. Just get a spoon. What is this, like the oat dust comes out of this bag?
It's the oat factory. This is just like when I make overnight oats, but without any liquid.
Hey, did you see that Claire Saffit's dessert person collabed with Emma Chamberlain?
Are you jealous?
I'm like, why aren't you that cool that we could work with Claire Saffit?
I'm not that cool. I need to.
Although, you know
be in
what?
vogue.
It kind of bumped, like, they made breadsticks. Like this coming together.
Maybe that's a dish. Is
Crossover.
that Emma's thing? Breadsticks? I thought
I
like
mean,
avocado was her thing.
They looked delicious and all that, but it just seemed like a strange thing to see on a dessert person.
Is it on auto ISO? Did you put it on auto ISO or did you pick an
I think it's
ISO?
auto, yeah.
Okay, I don't know. It's really.
It's flour. It's gonna look white.
Oh. Okay.
I think the overhead lights are making your forehead look
not.
like it's glowing, though.
I'm not there. Anyways, okay. You should add protein powder. I wanted to. Ben said no.
Every recipe gets ruined by adding protein powder.
Not true. I just want to get those gains, you know. I just want to put protein in everything. Ben said no. It's no fun.
Looking Menchie.
Menchie said yeah. Sleep, Menchie? Yes. Okay, what's the next step? In the bowl of a... Here, I'll put it on screen. Where are we? In the bowl of a stand mixer fitted with the paddle attachment, or in a large mixing bowl using a handheld mixer. Beat the butter, brown sugar. This is so many things. This is a compound. I've been watching
This is like the second. We're half done the recipe already. That's how easy this is.
But it's like too many things at once. Like put it in another step.
Thank you for the super chat, Georgina. Yep.
Thank you, Georgina.
Okay. You ready?
Yep. So are you
So we
going
have
to
the
use
stand
the big
We
mixer?
need the other view, yeah.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm
I zoomed in
scared.
too
I'm
much.
I'm scared of this guy. Preheat the oven. I know. Should
No
we?
preheating oven yet.
But I want to preheat the oven.
Chad, don't listen to Chad. Chad is often wrong. We
But-
preheat the
but
oven
that
while the
makes
dough is
sense.
chilling.
Okay.
Chad, I've got my eye on you, Chad.
Okay. What do I do? Can you just? I can't read like 8 instructions at once. Just give me one at a time. This is like a compound
Okay.
question. I've been watching too much trial testimony, that now I'm just like, that's compound.
Christine's just watching hours of that Johnny Depp, Amber Heard stuff.
I'm basically a lawyer now.
Yeah.
After like watching
Oh, good.
so much.
I don't know. I
I
feel
do
like
not recall.
I just
Ask me a question. I do not recall.
It just feels like this isn't something people should be watching.
Yeah, but they wanted people.
Like
to
it's
watch.
creeping me out that like people are treating this as if it's entertainment. We're talking about two like probably pretty awful people in
I mean, people always treat celebrities' lives like it's entertainment, even when it's not supposed to be entertainment.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want someone tuning into my like I guess they chose to make it public, but I find the whole thing pretty messed up. Okay.
That's hearsay.
I do not recall.
I do not recall. Okay, tell me what to do.
Hearsay. Okay, in the bowl
Lead
mixer.
the witness. What do I do?
You got it.
Lead the witness.
Did you or did you not put the brown sugar and white sugar in the mixing bowl?
That's a compound question. Ask one at a time.
Okay, in the bowl mixer, you're gonna put in the butter, brown sugar, and white sugar.
Okay, butter.
Butter and sugars.
Butter.
So that's half a cup of room temperature unsalted butter.
Is that this whole stick? Just tell me. Is it the
It
stick?
said, read the stick. What does the stick tell you?
It tells me one day you will be successful.
What is it, a fortune cookie?
One
Okay.
day.
Butter sticks come with these handy
Yeah, I
measurements.
know. So how much?
Half a cup.
Half a cup. So that's the whole stick.
It's the whole stick.
Okay. Why didn't you just say that, right? Just say throw the stick away.
You're learning.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna retain anything that I'm learning. Okay, so literally just throw it in.
Stick of butter, yeah.
Throw it in.
And what does the fortune say in the bottom of the packet? Usually it's like Bazooka Joe. It'll tell you a joke or something inside.
A joke. It says Ben's face.
Butterface. Is that a butterface joke?
Such a stupid joke. Something a dad would say. Okay. Anyways, look
Why
at
are you-
Menchie.
why are you mixing the
Look at
dot?
Menchie. Sorry, I'm distracted.
It's okay.
What's next?
So the two sugar, I already measured the sugars. It's a cup of brown sugar. Sometimes with brown sugar, you want to make sure there aren't like lumpy, clumpy bits in it.
Why we're gonna mix it?
Yeah, but you don't want like
I
the
love
little hard.
No, but I like that. That's like a bonus if you get that in a cookie.
Okay, then I guess
Yeah.
just put in the cup of brown. Careful now.
Okay, and this one.
And then half a cup of white sugar.
So you've already measured.
Yes.
Okay. Now what?
Now we're gonna cream that together for 1 to 2 minutes until well combined.
Fuck none of this.
Do you know how to close? There's a button on the top. Okay. You know how to turn this on?
Yo, I'm scared. I'm gonna wake Menchie.
Don't be scared.
Uh,
You will probably wake Menchie.
what? This?
So yeah, we want to cream it.
What does that mean?
You probably want it on. Does it have a creaming setting? Yeah. See creaming beating.
How
It's
do
like
I-
halfway up.
How do I get there?
There's a dial.
Like this?
Yeah. A little more. A little more. That's good.
Spitting at me.
I didn't get the cover for it.
Yeah, why is there no cover?
I'll
Ben!
shoot it. You got it. You talk to Chad.
It spat on me. I'm being tested. Menchie didn't wake up. We're good. We're good. Menchie, good job.
Why are they like so lumpy like that? Should be more of a. It's weird.
Should there be more liquid?
Oh, we'll figure it out.
It looks like there's like people dancing. There's just like 3 people going like this. Right?
Yeah.
It's like people just being whipped around like, yeah! Did you soften the butter?
Yeah. Oh wait, did I use the right butter? Yeah.
I mean the right butter.
I left that butter out overnight.
He left the butter out overnight. So it wasn't cold. The butter was not cold. Guys, the butter was not cold. Ben did whatever needs to be done to prep the butter. He left it out.
Yeah, I thought it would be wetter.
It looks fine. It's like moisty. What's this for?
Where'd we get that spatula? You want to just scrape down
I
the
don't know.
sides?
This
and
is
stuff?
like a sick spatula. Look how nice this is. It looks like the color of high tea hibiscus. It's like really nice. But matte.
That is a nice color spatula.
But with a matte taco. Right? It's like seamless. Like how does it not have any seams? Like what? How'd they do that? Normally there's like a head and a body. But this is just seamless. What's going on? Who made this? There's not even like a logo on it.
Sparkle says, isn't it not good to leave butter out too long out of the fridge? I think we think that in North America, but a lot of people don't even put butter in the fridge at all, I think. Am I crazy? Someone, people in the chat, do you always leave your butter in the fridge?
Yeah, I grew up thinking you should leave it in the fridge, but you're right. Like, I actually don't know the science behind. I mean, maybe it preserves the shelf life of butter a little bit better, but maybe it's not necessary for like the first 10 days.
I think a lot of people, particularly outside of North America, leave their butter out all the time.
Does it depend on your climate?
My grandmother used to just leave butter in a dish forever. Eventually, it kind of turns rancid, but...
Do a poll.
Do
Do a poll. We need to understand. Here.
I really need a poll.
What are the categories? What do you do with your butter? Store in the fridge. Leave on counter or whatever. Is there a third option?
Just fridge or no fridge? That's all.
I don't use butter. All right, what do you do with your butter? This is important research we're doing on Simplybakelogical. You have to pick one. I know some of chat's saying both. You have to pick which one are you more inclined to do. Which one's more
But most
important?
people are both because it's like you only leave the butter out that you're going to use regularly.
Yeah, so it's which one do you do most often? Do you most often store it in the fridge?
This is
Or do you most often?
This is bad survey design.
Yeah, well, yes. The question should have actually been like 18 words long to phrase it correctly, but I'm trying to simplify it for the audience.
Okay, so to the butter and sugar, we're going to add egg and vanilla extract, okay?
Okay,
Do
egg
you want to do that?
Crack an egg on your head. Let the yolk fall
Yeah,
down. Let the yolk fall.
Cool. You make that joke every time there's an egg.
Okay, so I put it in here? No.
No,
I put it in here.
Christine.
Okay,
Christine.
so just I crack it and then I put it in here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, Zyler. Oh God. Wish me luck. It's nice to meet you.
Why'd you close the garbage?
Oh my God, oh my God.
Good job.
I did it, I did it. I did it, I did it, and I didn't drop any shells, guys.
And then you're also going to add how much vanilla extract? A teaspoon of vanilla extract. That sounds like too much, maybe.
Nope. Do you know how much vanilla extract I put in your oats? A lot.
I don't know.
Do you know how much of these we go through?
A lot.
A lot. Now you know. Okay.
I thought you drink that
open
stuff.
This?
Then you don't have an open one?
No. I
Tell me
used
that.
it.
These are really annoying.
Just there's scissors there if you want to use. My cat used to lick the butter tray. Oh my god, yeah. I feel like if we left butter out, Menchie and Zyler would absolutely lick it all. Whenever we have oil, like vegetable oil from cooking, and we leave it on the counter, Zyler will be in the middle of the night like... It's not good. Okay, how much?
Teaspoon. No more. No more than a teaspoon.
So 2 of these.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Or is that a half teaspoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're so eager to like tell me I'm wrong, and I'm not. I wasn't even wrong that time. 1.
Okay. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 2. Yeah. That's it. We're good.
I mean, you were about to put the egg in the flour and oat mixture. I feel like
wasn't
I have to
about
keep
to.
an eye on everything you do.
I'm always checking and asking, is that correct before I do it? Okay, now what? Now I put this back down?
China doll, I agree. I should get a hummus gang apron.
Yeah. We need to find like a better apron that suits your...
Just
we
be
wanted one
beige.
with bananas, but couldn't find one.
Chris, my butter would be soup if left outside. But you don't have to leave it outside, just not in the fridge. Like if your home is still kept at a reasonable room temperature. We're not saying you have to leave the butter outside.
Oh, I just realized we didn't include margarine in the chat.
People still eat margarine?
I used to only, now that I think about it, that's all my family had was margarine. Like we never had real butter, it was always margarine.
Is that when
in
people...
in the big tubs, the basil.
I think that's worse for you, isn't it? 'Cause I
I
think
mean, the definition of worse for you is subjective.
well,
you have bad
no,
news,
no,
Amelia.
there's
I'm
some
allergic to
things
nail
are
polish.
more
No.
objectively bad for you than other things. It's not subjective.
Yeah, but it might be why. Is it related to cholesterol? Is it related to preservatives?
Sure,
Is
sure,
it
sure.
Like there's different
But yeah, I
reasons.
thought like margarine and those butter alternatives emerged when people thought fat was bad for you
Yeah.
automatically, whereas margarine and a lot of other substitutes have other stuff that's actually much worse for your health.
Yeah, it's like Diet Coke with
Yeah.
all the aspartame and stuff that's gonna hurt your gastrointestinal system.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
I missed a super
Pick
chat.
your poison.
I'm so sorry, Amelia. No! Get more tests. Rule out specifically what it is you're allergic to, because it may not be all nail polish. Margarine is much more affordable. Maybe that's why family is more likely to have it. I don't really know. I didn't ask questions. I was 10, you know? But we just always had tubs of margarine. Like, I didn't really know butter.
Yeah. Something about trans fats, right? All right, what are we doing? Mix until fully combined, scraping down the sides of the bowl as needed.
Margarine is illegal in Wisconsin? Why?
Because they're
Is that a joke?
they're
Are you joking?
all butter all the time.
Okay. So I do. It's gonna spray though.
No, you added more wet stuff. It's the dry stuff that shoots out. No cats.
Put
He smells it.
Put it to Maine. Hi, chat.
Zyler, how does it smell? Not too close.
He smells it. Is that enough?
Probably.
You can see Zyler smells it. He's like, I love butter. I want to lick it.
Go talking to.
Hi, chat. All hail King Zyler. I never ended the poll. Okay, I'll do Zyler end the poll. We're ending the poll. Most people store it in the fridge. 19% leave it on counter and 5% don't use butter.
And I bet if you did an analysis, the 19% that don't put it in the fridge are disproportionately European or something.
Yeah, for sure. If only we had background demographics for the respondents, but unfortunately I don't think it's linked to that information, but that would be really valuable. We should tell YouTube. Oh, Zyler, we missed a super chat. Give that kitty some oats, Erica. Zyler's
Get him out of the kitchen.
Why? He loves Beyyyn. He lives here, Ben. This is Zyler's. He's so chill. I feel like most cats would freak out at a, you know, like a machine like that, and totally I would not put a cat near a
He's
machine
reaching for it.
if they would freak out. But Zyler, like a vacuum, he doesn't care. He'll literally sleep and a vacuum will turn on beside him and he won't care. So it doesn't spook him. It'll spook Menchie, but not Zyler. Zyler's just like, give me some of that.
Brittany, do not throw him out of the kitchen.
Eli.
Just you can't like pet him and.
Okay. Dad said I can't pet you.
Next up?
Yeah, what's next?
Okay, how about you do the next one? I need a break.
I've been doing good. What do you mean you need a break? Ben! Guys, what do I do? Help me! Okay, help me. Here you go. Where are we? Add the egg and vanilla extract and mix until fully combined, stopping to scrape down the sides. So Ben did that. Add the dry ingredients, that's this, and continue mixing on low speed. Low speed. Okay, so you don't just stir it in. And then mix in not the raisins. Okay, so Ben, should I just do this?
I'm gonna get you the cover so it doesn't shoot
Oh,
up.
is it gonna? Okay, he's gonna get the cover so it doesn't shoot at me. We're not doing raisins. So when we mix it in, yeah, we'll split the recipe into two and we'll do, we got chocolate chips and then we also have raisins over here. It's funny how they're both purple.
Don't mix them up.
Yeah, don't mix them up. So we'll do that next. So we'll need a second bowl.
I'll get it.
Our drawers are stuck. So much of chat does not live with animals.
No, even animal people don't bring their
Yeah.
cats above food they're making.
Okay.
Christine. Most of chat probably washes their hands too.
I will wash my hands.
You should wash your hands right now.
Well, we're not folding the cookies yet.
And you're just touching a cat.
Yeah, but we're not touching the stuff yet, so I was gonna wash them right when it makes sense to, instead of twice. No?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you understand how hard it is with cracked eczema skin. Like, you want to make sure that you do it when it makes sense, not like 3 times.
Zyler, he's going for the cupboard.
Also, no one's eating these cookies except us.
Where are we eating these cookies?
Yeah, we are eating these cookies. Okay, do I need a bowl? Wait, it's just, that's too high. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I pour all this in, just little by little.
No, okay. What did it say? What did it say to do?
It said to pour it in and mix it.
Okay, just add it in at once then, yeah.
But it's chat said some at a time, no?
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 Just go for dump it in. There you go. But we'll just use this. You want to? We don't want to lose what's on the spatula.
Okay. What? Sorry. How do I put this in? And then I put this in. Is that the point of this? Like to
No.
scoop it? No.
This hole is if you wanted to add stuff
Oh.
in.
Okay. I thought it was for scooping.
I just didn't want to lose the good stuff on the spatula. Low, low. Mix it on low.
It doesn't say low. It just.
Yeah, but low is
okay.
slower.
Yeah.
Just combined, so we don't want to overdo this.
Yeah. So that's fine then?
Is it combined?
Yeah, that looks combined. So we don't want to overdo it. So
Yeah.
that's it. Like that? Yeah, that looks
Cool,
like oats.
good job. It looks like oats. This didn't make a lot of dough.
Looks like when I mix oats.
Also, it like happens to be in 2 lumps already.
It's perfect. One for me, one for Ben. One for raisins. and one
That kind of
for
worked out
chocolate chip.
perfectly.
Okay.
Okay, one of us can just use the bowl.
And then do you have another bowl?
You got another bowl.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Do you want a glass one? You said?
I don't know. Actually, if you have glass, because then they can see it. Okay. Let me just go wash my hand.
Thank you. This says 2 dozen, right? But I don't know. It doesn't. Okay, maybe we'll do a dozen each of raisin and chocolate. Are people mad that I just told her to dump all the dry ingredients in? It's okay. Everything will be okay, Chad. Some recipes, it's way more important to do that gradually and slowly. I don't think it will make a difference here.
Look at Menchie. Okay. Now what?
She's going to town on those beans.
Look those nasty little toes. Look at her. She's giving herself a little petty. A Menchie petty. Okay, so I'm just gonna take half. Just gonna help myself. Bloop. And did it say how much we're supposed to put in?
So yeah,
I guess
but
we kinda,
well,
we're just guessing here.
no, we're not guessing. We're gonna have how much of that. So I would have put in, I think, half a cup of raisins. No, a whole cup of raisins. So instead,
So just half.
instead we'll only do half a cup.
I always felt like this part of the recipe you could just ignore because you could just shove it full of chocolate chips if you wanted to, you know?
Okay, you can do whatever you want with your half.
I'm just gonna put like 800 chocolate chips. Alright, these are the chocolate chips I have. Bittersweet.
Organic. And I have Thompson raisins. I don't know what that means.
So half a cup.
I think Sultana is normal, right? So that's, yeah, so 2 of those.
Ooh, these are like the big chunky chips, not the small ones.
It's pretty regular, no?
Okay. Chunky chips.
Do you want to use a spoon?
I have one.
You got one?
Now we're just gonna mash it up. This is what they call folding, right? Fold the chips in.
Need bigger spoons. This isn't working.
Raisins versus chocolate chips. Who will taste better? Obviously, the bittersweet chocolate chips.
I mean, chocolate on its own is obviously better than eating raisins. But, you know, raisins and the oats and everything just pairs so perfectly. You don't think so?
I've never liked raisins. Like when I had Raisin Bran growing up as a cereal as a kid, I would just pick out the raisins because I really liked the flakes, but I hated the raisins. So, I don't know. Some people just don't like raisins. Whose looks better? No.
Better.
Okay, now we need to chill it.
It needs to go in the fridge.
Okay. We're supposed to wrap it. We gotta wrap it.
Yeah, we'll use plastic wrap. We could have used craisins. You're right, ARC. But I don't know. I'm not a big craisin fan.
That's for you.
No, but we're gonna just put it right up. Oh yeah. Okay.
What?
I thought you thought we're putting the whole bowl.
No.
Okay.
I know. I'm just leaving it for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's my bib.
Make it more of a disc. It'll cool quicker.
I know you're not supposed to do this, so don't do this. But when I was a kid, I used to just eat the raw cookie.
That's not a big deal.
Cause like raw eggs or whatever.
Yeah, just a little raw egg.
Isn't that not?
If you
supposed
watch,
to be? I don't know.
real men drink eggs, right?
Is that true? I mean, no, I know not as real men, but just like, do people drink eggs? Okay, here it is.
Put a lot of chocolate chips in there, girl.
Well, this is kind of on that side, but like, it's gonna be fine. Now we're suffocating the cookie dough. So Ben, do you want to explain why we're chilling it? Like what
Why we're chilling the
purpose?
dough?
Yeah.
I don't know. Does the recipe say? Often you chill the dough so the cookies don't just spread out into like flat pancakes. I wonder if that's what they explained here. Probably somewhere. You can easily double the recipe, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's probably just so they don't spread out.
Okay.
All right, now we can preheat the oven. So the recipe wants you to leave the dough in the fridge for at least half an hour. So start the clock. Maybe I'll actually set a timer.
Hold on.
I've got the timer.
Okay. We missed a chat. Katie, Mensch Gang member, at an event commemorating your love. What type of dessert would y'all have? What is that? What's an event commemorating your love? Like a wedding? Is that a way of saying like at your wedding, which you're not gonna have? What dessert would you have? I don't know.
Well, what's your favorite? What's your favorite kind of cake? We used to eat red velvet cake sometimes.
Red velvet cake
Red
is
velvet.
nice. I also like a soft lemon curd. I think that would be nice, like
Really?
a lemon meringue or something.
A
Yeah.
cake? Lemon curd
Well,
cake?
maybe I don't know if that's a cake. There could be lemon cakes.
Yeah, there could. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. You like a lighter. Neither of us are like heavy, dark
Yeah.
chocolate.
Like I don't
on
want a
chocolate.
double chocolate ice cake.
I
It's
agree.
too much.
B says red velvet is a scam though, so it can't be our celebration of love cake.
Because it's fake.
B, what do you
'Cause
mean it's a scam?
It's food coloring.
You can use beet powder. I remember when we were in New York years ago, we went to some famous bakery just to get red velvet cupcakes.
Mm-hmm.
What was it called? Crumb or something.
I don't know. I don't associate like food flavors with our love. Like,
Our love is like a lemon curd.
like what? A carrot cake.
Yeah.
A bit of a dork, but
My love for you reminds me of carrots.
a little cream cheesy on top.
Hey, you can put raisins in carrot cake too.
That's very interesting. I know, and I would pick them out.
I actually really
Yeah.
don't like fruit in cake though. Look at Minch.
Yeah. Look
Minchie,
at
what are you
Minchie.
doing?
She's like, why are the lights on? It's too bright in here. She's looking out the window now.
Aaliyah, I'm allergic to lemons. That's too bad.
What about bananas?
You're not
Foster
invited to
with
our
pancakes?
celebration of love.
Ben, did you only start baking when you two started dating? No. You've been a baker.
Yeah. Well, kind of. I'm not some expert baker. or
No,
anything.
but he like enjoys it more like an average person. I am not average.
Christine's the deviant one.
I'm socially deviant. B, full of food coloring or beets, lol. And then it's just a mediocre chocolate cake. Just eat a tub of cream cheese frosting like you want to. Yo, that's funny. Good point.
Well, B, maybe you're onto something.
Yo, strategy. Strategy is key. What about cheesecake? Cheesecake's good. I feel like cheesecake is actually good.
Yeah.
But I couldn't eat like...
Our celebration of love would be at the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, it's because it's easier that way. Someone else will make it. And then you have like 80 different options. Perfect. Something for everyone. Thoughts on ice cream cake? I used to always have an ice cream cake for my sister and I's joint birthday party when we were little. It was always an ice cream cake.
Like,
So-
for me, I would rather a good bowl of ice cream than an ice cream in cake form, though. So,
Yeah.
like, the novelty for me sort of wore off.
Man, she did a little stretch. She did a little circle, and now she's back in the middle of her frosted donut.
Miam says coffee cake, but I think of that as more of like a breakfast. You know? Good coffee cake. Have you ever had coffee cake?
Yeah,
Yeah.
even though I don't like coffee cake is good. Yes.
Yeah, well, just
I can't agree.
sweet brown sugar,
All right,
crusty.
who wants to make tea since we have some time to chill, since
I-
we're waiting for the cookies
I
to
feel like
chill?
we should just do a cake tier list.
Oh, it's gonna be really hard to screen share that because I'm limited to the size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's hard to do from here.
Strawberry cake supremacy? I don't think so, Gina. I don't think so.
It's tea time. How about it's tea time? Because I'm like almost out here.
It's re-tea time.
Reheat.
Yeah. Yeah. My favorite creator is Marquez Brownlee. Yeah.
What?
Kathy is saying, "Oh my God, yes, pie." You trying to add pie to this conversation?
We made pie.
I would like to make another pie, actually. What are we thinking? Maybe blueberry pie? I would like a blueberry pie.
What about like can lemons go in pie?
You want a lemon pie?
Lemon pie,
We could do
yeah.
a lemon
Is the oven
meringue.
preheating?
No.
Ben, we should have done it 30
What does
minutes
it
ago.
say? What does it say? 350.
Preheat the oven, 350, 180 Celsius.
No problem.
How come in Canada we use Celsius to talk about the outdoors, but we use Fahrenheit to talk about the oven? Like, why? Why do that? Why don't we just use the same metric across the board? Why do we intentionally confuse ourselves?
I don't know.
Because in America, they use Fahrenheit to talk about the weather outside and the weather in the oven.
I guess Fahrenheit gives you a little bit more.
Precision?
Yeah.
Because it's a larger number. Well, we could add decimal points to the Celsius. We just don't.
But I don't know. Can we even change our oven to Celsius? I don't know.
I don't think so. Right? Does anyone have an oven that's in Celsius?
I assume our ovens are made in a. Are they're what are they? Bosch? Kind of. Is that German?
Yeah, but they all just follow what America wants because that's probably one of their biggest buyers, I'm assuming. It's Celsius for both? You guys have Celsius on your ovens? Where are you from? If you have Celsius on your oven,
normal
where are
in
you from?
Europe. Yeah.
Say where you're from when you say that though. Europe, everything is Celsius.
Yeah.
Yo, like we should have Celsius. I feel like Canada has a lot of metrics that's more like Europe than we do like the States. In Europe, they have Celsius ovens. Yo, why do we have like hodgepodge of like some of America and some
Yeah.
of Europe? It doesn't make sense.
That
in
American
Singapore,
influence.
in Brazil, in UK, in Luxembourg. Okay, yeah. So everywhere else in the world, except for America and Canada, has Celsius in their ovens. Literally people just listing every country. I don't understand. I don't really care one way or the other, whether it's Celsius or Fahrenheit, but it's the inconsistency that's just like annoying, right? Wouldn't that be annoying on so many levels, like for manufacturers as well? Canada's just confused. Yeah. Like I know it's 20 degrees Celsius outside, but I have no idea what my oven is at in Celsius.
What about your tea?
My tea's in Fahrenheit.
Is it? Could you switch it?
Yeah, my tea's in Fahrenheit. 'Cause it's gonna heat to 185 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the right temp to not burn your tea, especially if you're doing like green tea. Actually, I think green tea you want it to be lower, but I like it a little hotter. No jazz music? Oh, I think we just turned it down. It's there. Can you hear it now? Can you hear that? I can turn it up a little bit more. Okay, Ben, do you want tea? No. He does not.
No tea for me. Australia uses Celsius too.
Where's my tea?
It's 2 a.m. in Australia. A little too late for tea.
Zyler's drooling on the carpet.
Yeah, we bought a new little carpet, and Zyler like won't leave it alone. Is he just drooling on the carpet over there?
Yeah, his mouth is like open.
All right, a little jazz and tea intermission.
Now we steep the tea. I think Ben's taking pictures of Zyler. Christine, will you be bringing Midnight Spark back? Is it discontinued? To be determined, but I think, yeah, when the holiday season is approaching us, am I just turning that down? When the holiday season approaches, we will reevaluate which hollow glitters we're going to restock for that season. Zyler's drooling, guys. Yeah, we bought this like small carpet for under Ben's chair for his stream room, just so you don't hear the chair. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like we unpacked that carpet out of the cardboard box like 2 days ago, and both the cats went insane. They started like fighting over it. They were smacking each other, which they only really do when they're really hungry. And then they were like claiming territory on it, I guess. And then they were just wild. They were like running past it and like running into the wall. It's almost like there was catnip in the carpet, but I don't think that's the case. I don't smell anything to
They're not
indicate
used
that.
to like new things. And yeah, we mean rug, not carpet, I guess.
Oh. Carpet, rug? I don't know. It's like an area rug, I guess, technically.
Yeah.
I love that you and Ben are both streamers now.
Who, me?
Man, streamer. Is it a soft carpet? Like, not really. It's not that soft. It's just like whatever carpet, is in people's floors. I don't know. Like, it's nothing fancy.
We're not carpet experts.
I literally was just like, give me a 4x4 square flat carpet for you know, just so he could put his chair on it. It's just like light gray, nothing really special. Got it off Amazon, and then the cats went wild.
It must just be like the new smells, just something new,
Yeah.
right?
Your cat vomits on new carpets? Great. Can't wait.
That's lovely.
Is that what he's doing? Zyler. At least Menchie, she gave up on it, and, you know, she went back to her donut, and now Zyler's claiming the carpet. And maybe it's like the smell of new production. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want to say the glue, but the fibers or whatever is used to make a carpet. Maybe cats are really like, when the smell is fresh. I never knew how expensive carpets were until I moved out. Yeah. Like, why is this so expensive?
Especially good ones, right?
A lot of the plastic and synthetic fibers give off fumes when they're new. Maybe. We did put our air purifier right beside it when we opened it, just to try and, like, you know, cleanse it of anything. My cat acts that way every time something new comes home. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Every time we have a new box, we open an Amazon box, you know, Menchie will jump in it, claim it to be as hers. I don't think it's a wool carpet. I mean, those are expensive, right? I did not buy an expensive carpet. It's probably like the cheapest.
Why would you buy
Carpet.
a cheap carpet?
I don't know, because we're not doing this for like style or warmth. It was literally just to put a chair on. How's your tea? It's almost done.
What kind of tea?
I believe this is.
Did you just make it?
Yeah, but I can't remember. I don't think this is a David's one. Is winter entirely gone in Ottawa? Like 3 days ago it snowed,
Yeah, that was
but
weird though.
it went away.
Spring is in the air. The patios will be open soon. I think we'll
Yeah,
finally be
boring.
willing to eat at restaurants if we can eat outside.
Hey chat. Oat milk. This is my favorite oat milk, by the way. People always ask which oat milk do you use. I use this one. Earth's Own Oat Original, and it's is it technically unsweetened? I think so. Because if you buy the vanilla one, that has like added flavors. This is just like plain. Does it say unsweetened? I don't think it actually says. I can't remember. But I find this one like thick, which is good because I want it to be creamy, if that makes sense. Creamy oat milk. There's some oat milks out there that are so watery, like they're just not good for my purposes. So it just looks like milk. All the Brits in chat are just like disgusting how much you just added. But I add like this much milk or oat milk.
Oh, it used to say unsweetened on it. It has a little bit of sugar.
I think so, but isn't that kind of somewhat like naturally occurring? It doesn't like they have a flavored one that tastes sweet, the vanilla one.
Hey, it says contains oats.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, the ingredients don't say.
It's
What is
oat
it?
base, sunflower oil, sea salt, gellan gum, locust bean gum, amylase, vitamins and minerals. That's it.
Anyways, it tastes good and it's multi-purpose for my tea, and then I use it in my overnight oats when I make my own. Oats have sugar in them naturally, yeah, so maybe that's what it is. Vanilla oat milk is bae. It is really good, but I just
bae?
sometimes it mixes flavors. Like if I don't really want vanilla, you know, I just want plain oats.
Have you ever tried Oatly? Like, cause that's the biggest oat brand, but I never see that
well,
here.
I don't think we have it. I mean, maybe we do, but I've never seen it, or you've never seen it either, right? Like at Farm Boy or Loblaws?
Maybe at Whole Foods, maybe you could get it, but I don't go there too often.
There's only one Whole Foods in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, and I've heard that that's the best oat milk. Maybe it is. It's not around here. But I don't even know if the one I just showed you, that Earth Zone, is available to people in other countries. Maybe not.
Silly Munchkins, tea with milk is a choice or must do? Do you ever drink tea without milk in it?
Only if it's like a lemon ginger.
Gotcha.
Or if it's an iced tea. Iced tea I don't drink with milk. Like if I just have a just peachy or a frozen raspberry tea, obviously those don't have milk, but they're iced, so it's, with ice and
But like even some green teas, you'll put a little bit of milk in. That's unusual, right?
I put milk in my green tea, yeah.
That's pretty weird.
I put milk in black tea. I put milk in rooibos, in puree tea, and every other tea. Except if it's like lemon, ginger, zest, that kind of stuff, then I won't put milk in it. What about almond milk? Almond milk is good too. I use almond milk in your oats, but I find oat milk is like thicker and heavier, and it's just like
Creamier, maybe?
Kind of creamier. And yeah, so I just prefer oat milk.
All right, 10 minutes to go on the dough chilling.
10 minutes to go.
Oven is preheating. So this should yield 24 cookies. 12 with raisins, 12 with chocolate.
Milk tier list. Oh my god. Ben, you have so many ideas for what to do on stream.
Well, that's you. You're the milk expert.
Okay. But I feel like living in Canada, there's so many brands that I haven't tried. So most of you will be confused at the ones I'm ranking.
Forget about brand though, just like almond, oat, regular
oat,
cow milk,
coconut. What other types of milk are there? I can only think of like 5.
Cashew. There's cashew now. Human milk. Breast milk.
Do adults drink that?
Some people probably.
I mean,
soy milk.
Babies drink that.
How do you think babies get to be 40 pounds?
I don't remember what that tastes like. So.
You don't get to be a 40-pound baby without drinking a lot of breast milk.
Oh my god.
Oven is preheated and there's 10 minutes to go.
Okay, there's also soy milk. Yep, soy milk.
Human milk.
Goat milk.
Goat milk, yeah, there's goat milk.
It was a bodybuilding trend.
Rice milk.
Rice milk. Okay, but we'd have to. I haven't never tried.
Whoa,
rice
don't
milk.
gloss over that. It was a bodybuilding trend to drink like women's breast milk. Is that a real thing?
I don't know. I have zero knowledge about that, so I will reserve commentary. Powdered milk? Yeah, that could be on. I had powdered milk when we went on canoe trips. So I have had that, yep. Anyone who's been to space has had powdered milk.
Camel milk?
Guinea pea milk? Guinea pig?
Guinea pea milk?
Guinea pig? Lactose milk? Yeah. Lactose milk has done a really good job. It tastes like very close to real milk.
Ben tried breast milk on stream.
No. I don't know if
I think it would make Christine jealous.
I think people are just messing with us. Yeah.
Chad wouldn't do that.
Yeah, right. I think we need to try more milks. Like I gotta try rice milk.
People
gotta
are
remind
just...
myself of cashew milk.
People are just making stuff up now.
Milk Monday?
Milk Monday?
Milk Monday!
You can do Milk Monday. What a disgusting theme for a stream. From the people who brought you Hummus Mondays.
Milk Mondays. Human milk is on the list, apparently.
Barely.
Bison milk? What does that mean? Like from the animal, the bison? Potato milk? What's that?
People are just messing with you.
Chocolate milk? I mean, chocolate milk and strawberry milk should be on the tier.
Got milk?
Hemp milk? I've never tried that. Yeah, I feel like there's so many milks I haven't tried. Like I have to try them before I'm gonna do a milk tier. It wouldn't be fair to evaluate.
There's too many milks going on here. I think you need to...
Banana milk!
Just rank the core one. That's just flavorings for a kind of milk, right? It really
Cat
is
milk.
just... It's oat, almond, cashew, cow, soy, coconut.
Milk is no longer a real word. I agree, Chelsea. Milk, 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 milk. If you say milk too many times, you can't hear it anymore.
Strawberry cow milk? they feed the cow a lot of strawberries before they milk it?
What did I walk into? Good question.
Okay.
Okay, are we
enough
almost
milk
done?
talk. We got 5 minutes.
Are we gonna need to separate and do this?
We're gonna have to
Piece?
roll the dough into balls. Do we have an ice cream scoop? It's probably too
Man,
big.
just my hands are cracking, but I don't want to put moisturizer on because then I'm gonna put moisturizer in the cookies.
So what does the recipe say? How big? Is it the same? This is probably
Using
too
a
big.
1.5 tablespoon cookie scoop, scoop the cookie dough.
It's too big. This is way more than that.
That's fine.
No, it's way too big.
So just
I need 1.5 tablespoons, right?
okay.
So
Here.
tablespoon.
There's another one. So do we take? Can we take it out now?
Nope.
No. Can we clear the
Yeah,
scene?
we'll clear an area for.
Clear the way. Clear the way. The chef is coming. We don't need this, right? We're done.
Yeah, but just leave it there. Put that away though.
Who's making cookies with us? Is anyone in chat making cookies? Say, I'm making cookies if you're also baking. Someone made pancakes? You're eating cookies. I'm painting my nails. It's hard to paint your nails and make cookies at the same time, so you're editing, making dinner. Yay, okay, so there's a few of you making cookies, that's cool. Making soup?
Good soup.
Does playing GTA count as making cookies? Yes? I'm baking my face. Yes, I understand, with baking powder. You're napping? Oh, it's amazing. You can type while you nap. How do I do that?
How do you work while you do it?
How do you work while you sleep? All right. Are we gonna put them on the same sheet here?
What do you think?
Can we fit them all, or do we need two? Thank you, Dominic. Having bad luck with my work unit not working anymore, but was very grateful that my data was backed up. Woo, back up. Do you guys get frustrated with stuff like this? All the time. Hard drives, I have like 18 of them. It feels like a constant nightmare if one of them won't load, and then it'll take 3 hours to transfer something over to clear space, or the backup failed, and then you gotta back up Final Cut, and then, oh my God, is there a copy? Yes, constantly. It sucks. Absolutely. Tech issues. About to go out and enjoy some nice weather. I hope you do, Anthony Michael. Ben, what are you doing? Oh, I think we need two of these. I don't think we're gonna fit both of them.
You can only do one at a time now.
Why? We have two things in the oven. Why can't we put two of these in the oven at what don't I know about our oven?
Could we? Are they the
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I guess we could.
We always do.
No.
Yeah. I've cooked 2 trays of vegetables at the same time. Guys, Ben doesn't think we can fit it in the oven. Menchie, what are you doing? Little Menchie. Can we get another one of these?
Yep.
Menchie has melted forward. Menchie's melting, just like the chocolate chips are gonna be in my oatmeal cookies. Melting.
And are we allowed to try each other's oatmeal cookies?
We gotta do a fair trade. 1 for 1, same size. Don't rip me off.
No, really. Alright, almost there. Man, Menchie is just passed out, eh?
Yo, Menchie is life.
What is she doing?
Menchie is mood. She's always like this, guys. When she's not streaming, I just like walk to my office and then the stream room is right beside. And she's like this, like
She
a
just
human.
loves that
like
bed.
backwards with her paws up, just like, and her feet sticking up. she's so weird.
A little goon.
Okay, can we do this?
Okay, has it been enough?
Let's go, man. Okay, I'm gonna.
What does the recipe say?
The recipe says using 1.5 tablespoon cookie scoop the cookie dough and drop onto the prepared baking sheets. Roll the cookie dough into balls and very gently press down with your hand to flatten them. Give it a little smush smush. Make sure to leave room in between each ball of cookie dough because they will spread while they bake. All right, here is mine. And this is a competition. This is a bake-off. Don't look. Don't look. Menchie is our judge.
Oh, yeah.
Wee.
How much do you think these guys spread?
Look at this. Boop. You can see all my eczema. Yeah. Oh my god, so many good choco chips in there. Oh, it's gonna be so juicy. Where's the beeping? It's done?
That was half an hour.
Okay. Alright, we're going to war. Do you want to just stop it from beeping? We're going to war. This is God of War, oatmeal cookie.
God of War.
God of War. That was his stream title yesterday.
It's true.
Can I make a giant one, or is that illegal? Is that against the rules?
You can do whatever you want.
Kratos cookies? Is that a guy in God of War?
Yeah.
They look like date-based energy balls. Now I want them. See, I wanted to put like protein powder or something in them that would make it technically more of a protein bite.
Worse.
No. If you use good protein powder, it can actually taste good.
Oh, it makes it taste way too sweet.
Not all protein powder tastes like garbage. Some of them do. Not denying
A lot
that.
of them.
A lot of them do, but some of them are actually good and they add like fluff and texture to baking. Not that I mean, why are you trusting me? Don't even listen to me. What do I know anyways? The egg is your protein? There's literally one egg in all of these cookies. Like, that's not very much. Which ones are good, Christine? They're all gross. I really like PE Science, personally. There's a vanilla one by PE Science that's like pretty inoffensive. I feel like you could put that in any recipe, as long as like vanilla is allowed. But they also have like a peanut butter cookie one that if you wanted these to be more like peanut butter cookies, it'd probably be good. Anyways, but we're not doing Christine's recipe. We're doing the internet professional recipe.
You ready to go?
When will Simplybakelogical be sponsored by protein powder? Probably never. Remember matcha cookies? They spread a lot. That's right, Sabina. Oh my god. Remember when that happened? Our cookies were like this big.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
But I don't mind.
I feel like I might have mine a little crowded on the pan, but hopefully this works out.
That's fine. It's a party.
I only got 10 cookies out of it instead of 12.
They're gonna be bigger.
I did them a little big, yeah. Peanut butter cookies are so good and easy. Yeah. We could have added
Yeah.
we could have done an oat peanut butter type recipe.
Do you remember the recipe on the back of the Kraft peanut butter? It was like 3 ingredients.
Oh,
We
that's
used to make that.
smooth sugar peanut butter.
Yeah. It was literally just like icing sugar and peanut butter was the ingredients. That's it. And butter. Can't waste a chalky chip.
Yours look good.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
So,
You should make Anzac cookies. What's an Anzac cookie?
oh, that's an Australian.
Guys, watch my technique.
Anzac's an Australian cookie. What does that mean? It's got like a honey. Is it? I can't remember. How do you make an Anzac cookie?
Where to go?
Could we get them in the oven? Like they were supposed to still be cold. Like don't heat them up too much. Christine, can we get them? You're so annoying.
No, I'm a magician. Okay. Wait, we must place them perfectly for the maximum distribution. It's like a scatter plot that's
Yeah.
equally distributed.
You want to pat them down a little bit.
Press down your data. There you go.
Not too much. Not
Okay,
too much.
just a little bit.
Okay.
Refine the data only slightly. Somewhat raw.
Yeah, Anzac cookies
go.
have oats and golden syrup.
Oh, what's golden syrup?
Probably corn syrup.
Is it? Oh, not maple syrup.
I don't know.
There's a place near us that's like a vegan restaurant that does a really good. I think it's actually a peanut butter cookie, but they use maple syrup as the sweetener instead of sugar,
Yeah.
and it's so good.
They have like power
Yeah.
cookies too.
They're like a
right?
power cookie, yeah, but they use maple syrup. I mean, I love maple syrup, but it has to be real.
Okay, you ready to go?
Yeah. Ready? Wait, let's here. We're going to the oven.
They had a better view of the oven before. It's at an angle.
There you go.
Like so, yours are covered. I don't know if it's how long.
That's fine. 10 to 12 minutes until the edges of the cookies are lightly golden brown and the tops are set. So only 10 to 12 minutes, see?
I'm out of time, and all I got is 10 minutes. Chicka chicka 10 minutes. Anzac Day on Monday. I lived in Australia. I should know what the significance of that. Is that just their national Australia Day?
All right. 10 to 12 minutes and we will have cookies. How long do we have to wait at before we eat them? 5 minutes? Ugh, that's the longest part.
Transfer the cookies to a wire rack. Cool completely. Yeah. Oven gang? Do they need an oven view?
Oh yeah, don't worry. We'll get you guys in the oven. Not right now when it's, when there's something to see. Are we touching cookies again? Or can I put hand cream on? Okay. My hands are dying. Don't put hand cream in your cookies. But if you're like me and your hands are literally breaking apart because you have eczema, then you understand the pain. Oh, there we go. Christina, you look like that character on the Fantastic Beast movie. What does that mean? Do you know what that means? What's the Fantastic Beast movie?
No Harry Potter allowed in the chat.
Is that Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Oh, is that like...
Well, no, that's like it's a spin-off or something. That's the one that had Johnny Depp in it. Didn't he lose that job? Isn't that partly why he's suing Amber Heard?
Oh. I mean, I didn't know
I might be making
which
that up.
movie. It's a Harry Potter
It is a
spin-off?
Harry
Okay.
Potter spin-off. Yeah. Is that the one Johnny Depp was in?
I don't know.
Oh, Anzac Day is like their like Remembrance Day for Australians fighting in World War One. Okay. Did they send those biscuits to like the soldiers fighting overseas? Sorry, we're talking about Anzac Day and Johnny Depp. Tell us about the Johnny Depp trial, Christine.
What would you like to know?
I want to know your perspective of it.
I mean, I don't think you should have a perspective on who is guilty of what, because they're not done. They're not done. The cross-examinations are not done. The evidence is not done coming out.
It seems like the internet has decided that it's mostly pro-Depp.
Yeah, there's definitely that discourse, which must be so interesting for the people participating in the trial, because they're instructed by the judge to not observe social media.
Oh, like the jury, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The jury or like anyone else.
Is it kind of strange
who's
it's a jury trial at all? So it's a civil case.
In a jury trial, yeah.
In a jury trial.
I think they opted for that, but I don't know exactly how that works in American, the justice system, the civil justice system. But it's been interesting.
Yeah.
I was mostly interested in like watching people react to a live trial, because it's clear that not a lot of people understand how trials go, and they're very confused. Like, why can't they answer this question, or why can't the jury know this information? What does it mean to strike from the record? Or like, why does it matter what clothes the defendant's wearing? And a lot of people being like, it shouldn't matter whether she's wearing black. But it's like, it does matter, because subconsciously there's a lot that goes into jury decision-making psychology. That was literally one of my professor's expertises, was in jury decision-making psychology.
Yeah.
So like the kinds of appearances and impacts that will influence the jury. It's an entire field of study, but it's just like observing people in live chats, watching the stream of the live trial, who are like, it shouldn't matter what color, but like it does subconsciously. It's kind of fascinating. So if you've ever taken like, if you're ever in criminology and this stuff interests you, there's an entire
field of study.
A field of study just on jury decision making, which includes like appearances and how that plays an impact.
So how have they been dressing? Is it mostly just they're dressing like very, like kind of conservative, like formal?
Yeah,
or?
I think it's probably advised by their lawyers to not attract too much attention, to take into consideration like what's going to be perceived as too harsh if you're a woman, like not to wear this or that. And while that's all like, we would judge that and be like, that's terrible, it shouldn't matter, ultimately people do have unconscious biases, so they're going to listen to the advice of their lawyers, because their lawyers will do a lot of like focus group testing and test people. And also there's so much psychology research on this already that kind of if you control for the facts of the case, and there's studies that do this, they control for the facts of the case, test a lot of people, like fake jurors, mock juror trials, just to see what impact like a woman who is attractive wearing black would have on the outcome versus, you know, a different set of characteristics. So it's really, I took one class on this in university, so it's been a long time, but I just think it's super interesting.
Rad Gamer Rach says, do you want to do a podcast on this? I think we're reluctant because like we're not really...
I'm not an expert, obviously. Like, we are not experts on the American civil justice legal system or on defamation. Like, I don't really know. So I don't want to pretend or position myself as an expert. I'm just very interested in...
Also, anytime you're covering like real news involving real people, I think we'd hold ourselves to a pretty high standard there. It drives, again, I've sort of ranted about this before, a lot of true crime content I think is incredibly disrespectful and irresponsible, and we don't want to flirt with that line either.
Someone asked if we'd done jury duty before. No, never.
I got out of it.
Did you got, yes, but they asked you, and what happened?
I got selected for jury duty, and I think as soon as I told them I was a full-time student, I think I got screened out at like the first step of getting screened into being a juror.
You were so young too.
I was
like,
it was weird, yeah. Was this in grad school
I
or
can't
before?
Remember. But was it because you were in criminology? I kind of remember you saying like, I'm in criminology, and then they were like, okay.
No, I don't think it had anything
that?
to do with that.
I can't remember.
I would like to do jury duty though. I think it's an important function.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've served on a jury. I got free lunch, lol. Well, that's good, you know. They should give you something for your time.
Well, for some people, it depends what kind of case you get.
Yeah.
Most people are expecting like, oh, am I gonna get like a murder trial? You're probably gonna get some like really boring, like nothing case.
Jordan says, I've been summoned 8 times. I'm only 31. Where do you live where there's constant trials? Is it criminal or civil juries? Wow, that's crazy. Yet to
You
attend,
must be
though,
on a short list.
I have always been a full-time student when I was summoned. Wow, that's wild. I've never been summoned for jury duty. I don't know. They don't want my opinion.
So 2 to 4 minutes left here.
That's wild. Katie has a friend who's only 21, has been summoned twice. Wow, the frequency at which you're summoned probably varies depending on which state you're in, because maybe there's more cases per state per capita that will have jury trials versus other states, or like versus other countries like Canada.
Yeah.
There's definitely statistics on that, so maybe you just live in a state where there's way more jury trials. It's probably because you're simply logical. Yeah. Maybe I would get disqualified. No.
Yeah.
I don't think they pre-scan you at first, right? Actually, it works differently depending on where you are. I think they would strike you out if they find something wrong. Like, oh, you're a public figure, you're gonna distract. That probably comes later after I got the initial letter. I'm assuming. But I don't know, it works differently in different places. Kel Magenta said they were on a murder trial jury. Do not recommend. Wow, that's tough. That's, yeah, can only imagine. Juries are so interesting to me. Our country doesn't use that, but I would like to know more. Which system is better? What are you in France? The inquisitorial system? That's all I remember from grade 10. I'm just kidding. We had to write papers, I remember in university, on which system was better. The adversarial, meaning there's like 2 sides that argue and then sometimes juries, or inquisitorial, meaning there's just like a bench of judges.
It's more about truth finding.
Fact finding. But it's like, as per those people, instead of 2 parties arguing. But there's never juries in inquisitorial systems. But I think like France still has that system, and maybe other countries in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
What is jury duty? It means when a group of your peers, you as the defendant, gets selected to participate and hear all the facts of the case argued by the defendant and the plaintiff. And then you collectively, as a group of 12 or however many it is, have to decide what the verdict is. So you decide whether, like, yes, there was defamation, and then yes, here's the monetary consequence, or whatever it is.
Yeah, instead of just the judge singularly determining innocence or guilt or sentencing, you have a group of the public.
It's supposed to be like a jury of your peers is the concept, so that your fate, I guess, is decided by regular people amongst you, as opposed to people in levels of power who may not understand your influence. And that doesn't mean there isn't a judge. There's still a judge in jury trials, because they have to instruct and guide on, like, here's how this works.
And there's all sorts of like maneuvering and strategy about juries that comes into play. Like, what are they called? Perfunctory challenges?
Peremptory challenge, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's a peremptory challenge where, like, the crown or the...
Well, both sides have the...
Yeah, both sides can say, we don't like your juror because we found them post this on social media, and then that goes against the rules of this court.
But I think the real issue is that each side is allowed to disqualify certain jurors without giving any reason for it.
Yes.
Which sometimes results in them just disqualifying people that match the defendant on like demographic characteristics or race or things like that, and it actually can be really problematic.
Because they've done a lot of research to find out statistically what characteristics of people are more likely to side with my defendant, or, you know, the reverse of that.
Cookies are almost done. Do you want oven shut?
All right, who's ready to go in the oven? We're doing jury duty in the oven.
This isn't even plugged in.
No, yeah. Let's go, chat, in the oven. Oh, you're gonna get stuck there. Yeah, you got it. Woo!
Are they done? They're not done. Close the oven. Close the oven.
Ah! Okay, we'll have to go back. We'll go back. No. Oh, here. I'll put it back. Hi, chat. Welcome to jury duty. Today we are deciding whether or not my cookies win or Ben's cookies win. Those cookies are guilty of being delicious. Yeah, the verdict has been rendered, and we haven't even tried them yet.
So just because we did them, I guess because we made them like 50% too big, they're probably gonna take another like 2 minutes, I think. Should we get the toothpick? Do the toothpick trick?
The toothpick trick. Okay, just use those ones. Ben is suing you for all the cookies. Yeah. I'm suing you for 24 cookies. And you're suing me for 48. Countersuit. Let's go. I object to the raisins.
So how much is he suing her for?
He's suing her for 50 million, and then she's countersuing him for 100 million.
Oh.
Just because. It's kind of like, just because.
Just
yeah.
doubling it just for fun.
Austin, but not Texas. You guys are baking, and I'm slow cooking fresh wild turkey from this morning. Wow. Wow, that's a turkey. Wonderful. Delicious.
Oh, toothpick won't work? Is it because it's oatmeal? Yeah, I guess with a cakey thing.
Yeah, we just have to eat it.
Yeah, it's not really for cookies. We don't have to waste toothpicks, you're right. We're just looking for a little brown. I feel like it should be a little browner around the edges. It's not there yet. Do not poke.
Someone asked if they were married, so they were, but that's not really relevant because this isn't a divorce settlement. This is defamation, which could have occurred whether or not they were married. Go back.
Other way.
Other way. If you guys want to watch more stuff on that and watch someone who actually knows what they're talking about, I've been watching Emily D. Baker's stream. She's like a legal commentator, and so she's been watching some, not all of the live streams, and then commenting throughout. But I also just personally like to watch the live trial footage. So I just put on 8 hours at a time in the background and I listen to it, and then I'll watch someone like Emily kind of unpack it. Yeah.
For anyone just joining, I've seen a few people ask. We're following a recipe out of the Live Well Bake Often blog. The recipe is in the description. It's for oatmeal raisin cookies, soft and chewy, but we've made half of them with raisins and half of them with bitter sweet chocolate chips.
Mm-hmm. The sides of the cookies need to be slightly golden brown. They'll finish cooking once you take them out and let them cool. Okay.
I think we're very close. Because it was supposed to be 10 to 12. We're on like 14, 15 minutes. So I think it's like just about done.
Okay.
I'm seeing a lot of comments about someone pooping in a bed.
Yeah, it was.
That's part of the
trial. It was
trial?
entered into evidence. Yeah.
That he pooped himself?
Her lawyers alleged that, his lawyers alleged that she pooped on his bed.
To frame him.
He said that there was feces in the bed left.
Oh, like she was mad at him,
Yeah.
so she pooped in his bed. See, that's why
Yeah,
do we all need to know these salacious details? Who decided this would be a public thing?
I think both of them had to agree for it to be public. It didn't have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Honestly, it's sad. It seems like they had a really toxic relationship. I don't think either of them are. Yeah. Anyway. All right. What do you think?
All right. Oven?
What do you think, chat? Could you give me the other view?
Yep. What do we think? Delicious? Ooh, it looks good. Yeah, okay, the edges, I see the edges are
Just
a little
browning,
crispy, so
right?
that's good. So that means just let them rest because they'll keep cooking, right?
Yeah, I think that's good. Yours were a little bit smaller than mine.
I will sue Ben because of his mustache. Barbara is mad. Yeah, I object to that mustache too. He did not comply. In contempt of court.
There's a court order to get rid of that mustache.
It will be enforced by the end of the week.
What do you think? Are these also done?
Ooh,
Mine were a little bit
ew,
bigger.
Raisins, disgusting. I object.
Soft and chewy, baby.
Disgusting. Atrocious. I'm gonna get that.
That looks pretty good.
Striked from the record.
Screaming Slay says leave Ben's mustache alone.
Well, they're screaming.
How would you feel if I was trying to tell you what to do with your hair?
What? I'm just saying, am I not allowed to say I don't like the mustache?
What if I was just like, I don't like your haircut?
That's fine.
That's fine?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I didn't say I don't like it.
Yeah, you did. You told me you don't like my mustache.
I mean, you asked. You want me to lie? You want me to lie in court?
Yours looks more golden than mine. Mine doesn't really look all that golden.
I wonder who wins.
You think mine are less done than yours?
Maybe it's the raisins. The
I think
raisins ruined it.
Mine are bigger, eh?
Are those your fingerprints on the cookies, sir? Yeah.
Fingerprints?
They smell so good. I bet, does Menchie smell them? No. Soon her head's gonna be like, cookies, give them
do
to
smell
me.
good, yeah.
It's so weird that these chocolate chips don't look dark anymore. What happened? Look, where's the
put them
chips? Oh, what? Why are they light? What happened?
They're melting.
Thank you, Ariana. First Amendment, public has right of access to trial. I don't think, okay, I'm not American, but I don't think that's why it's public. I think they could have chosen a private, this is a civil case, guys. Suing for defamation, not like, this isn't a criminal court.
And even for trials that, yes, is open to the public for those, fundamental principle reasons.
But those are not civil trials.
But
Those are criminal.
even that aside, that means, someone could walk into a courtroom and observe the trial live. Maybe there's publication bans. Like, this is really different. This is like made for TV type court
No, this was
case.
intentional. They wanted it to be videotaped for everyone to see. And all the evidence publicly published.
Like B, who decides on the trial being broadcast to? I think it varies by state whether or not.
State, and then
right?
also if the parties want it. I don't totally know, but I remember from listening to an expert talk about it that they did not have to have it public. They didn't want to, but they chose to. It's a civil trial, different than criminal. Yes, we were talking about Johnny Depp, the Amber Heard trial, in case you're like, who's suing who? Ben? Guys, how good does this look? Oh my god, it smells so good.
It does
And I
smell
can
really
smell
good.
the oats. It smells so good. You know what? The raisins.
Mine's
no.
kind of collapsing.
No.
I feel like mine wasn't quite cooked enough.
Yeah, I feel like you should put yours in for one more minute.
I think it's kind of too late for that, don't you think?
Yo, procrastination made a good point. Where to go? The laws of trials open to the public was not made with the internet in mind. Yeah, good point. I wonder if these kind of procedures and things are gonna change because people who are watching the live stream while the court is actually live, there's millions or hundreds of thousands of people watching at the same time. It's kind of insane because that was not available to us 10 years ago. Or if it was, people didn't know where to get it. Guys, delicious. Look at my cookies. Menchie, do you smell? Where's Zyler?
He's sleepy.
Zyler, come smell my cookies.
So are you supposed to cool them on the
must
rack?
Yeah, okay, here.
No, cool on the baking sheet for 5 minutes,
Oh.
then transfer to the rack.
Has it been 5 minutes?
Yeah.
I want the cookies.
Mine were a touch not done though, so I just want to brown them a little bit more. Has it been 5 minutes for yours?
I think so.
Probably close.
Yeah, there's so many people in chat interested about the case. I know, guys, but I didn't want to turn this into a stream about it. I'm super interested too, but I'm also not an expert. So, you know, would you go to law school for fun? For fun? Yeah. I'm sure everyone who went to law school tells you it's a lot of fun.
But you're interested.
But yeah, no. I am.
Why are you dismissing
No,
that?
I just mean like it's not that easy to just go to law school.
Well, it'd be a
for
lot
fun.
of work.
It would be a ton of work.
I guess
So
the question is,
yeah.
would you do it knowing you're not going to be a practicing lawyer? You're just going because you're interested in the subject matter.
Maybe. I used to take extra classes not for credit, just so I could be a note taker for a division of my university that gave notes to people who needed note takers. And I wasn't actually getting credit for attending and doing all that. But I liked learning. So I did it because I was like, oh, let's listen in on this class so I can take notes. Maybe, but I don't really have time right now.
You're a little busy.
I don't really have time right now, but I really do find all this stuff fascinating. So I just kind of consume whatever I can. And I personally really like that there's way more actual coverage, not just media coverage, but like true raw coverage of trials available to the average person who just like goes on YouTube. I think that that's awesome because that's a really good way to see it for yourself and learn if you're interested.
The quality of some of the legal commentary on YouTube is way better than a lot of mainstream pop news
Exactly,
coverage.
that too, yeah. And you have way more options in terms of who you want to listen to report and give their breakdown, because some people are better than others, honestly, at breaking things down and being more accurate in doing so.
Sorry.
People ask what we studied. I did my bachelor's in criminology and then my master's in sociology / criminology, whatever. They're like the same thing. All right, we got double the cookies. Okay, can I put mine on the rack?
Yeah, go for it.
Make sure chat can see. Ooh. Wait, I'm gonna show you guys this one up close because it looks juicy. Oh my god, don't fall, don't fall.
There.
Guys, look at those chocolate chips. They used to be dark and now they're like faded. What happened? They look like milk chocolate, but they're dark chocolate.
Looks good.
Fuck. I'm sorry.
Don't scream. Like
It was just a reaction. I didn't mean to.
Jesus Christ. Do you need a minute? Do you want me to do this?
You trusted me for too long, Ben.
I'm gonna sue you for emotional damages
Oh
for
my
that
God.
scream.
Yeah.
It's a class action suit with all of.
I've been
chat.
dismissed from the witness stand after that. I'm sorry, I was a jump scare.
They are slippery. I'll give you that.
I'm sorry. They're slippery.
Slippery
Little
little
monkey.
buggers.
There you go.
You want this one? You want to just grab it?
We'll just put it, let it cool.
Oh, I think we want to show them one.
Ooh, juicy, juicy. Yeah, focus, focus. Let's go. There you go. All right, rip it open. Ready? Oh, look at that golden inside. Oh my God, layer it on top of each other. Put them on top of each other. Yes.
Here.
Wonderful. No, wait, you didn't cheers. Mmm. Look at the chocolate. It's melting like Menchie.
Am I crazy? Like the bottom layer is almost like a little like toffee-ish.
This camera. Your arm is longer than mine. Guys, I can't reach. I can only reach this far. It's like toffied. What does that mean? We did such a good job. Mmm. It is because the bottom is like crusty. Like, see how the bottom is darker? Like golden? It's actually so good. I did amazing.
Yours taste good.
Mmm. They really do taste like hearty.
All right, what do we think?
Wait, you gotta break it open for them so they can see the raisins not ooze.
Yeah, it did. It probably caramelized a little.
Okay.
But here,
Mm.
raisin time. Still a little warm.
There you go. Let's watch the raisins not ooze. Ugh. What is this? Oh. Raisin gang. I object. Ew, they're sort of shrivelly wibblies.
You want to try? It needs to cool more. Like, it's not done.
Okay, so just give us a minute. But the bottom of mine though, guys, look, see the bottom? It's like perfectly cooked.
This is what
Is
an
it
oatmeal...
too hot?
Well, it needs to set a little still.
Okay.
But this is what an oatmeal cookie should be. The raisin taste with the oat consistency is just correct. You know what I mean? It just feels so right. Like, this tastes great, but this could just be a good chocolate chip cookie. Like, the oats don't really elevate it.
The oats elevate everything.
But I would only eat a raisin cookie if it's in an oat cookie.
So which tastes better?
Well, it's different though. I wouldn't eat these every day of the week. I'd rather a chocolate chip cookie most days of the week.
So then it must taste
But
better.
if we're gonna make oatmeal cookies, I would make them with raisins.
I don't accept this argument. I see flaws. I'm gonna unpack it.
Try it and tell me it's bad.
Okay. Oh, it smells like I can smell the raisins. The raisin odor is seeping out. Nobody actually likes oatmeal raisin. Exactly. So.
As soon as you retire, you start liking old people things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're saying.
What I used to do as a kid was eat around the raisins. Like I would just be like. It's really good, except for the raisins. I just don't like their texture. They're like slimy little balls that are like shriveled. Like I can feel it like soften up on my tooth, and it's not what I'm expecting. You know what I mean? I don't need like a little like thing of slime going like along my teeth. Obviously, the rest of the cookie's really good. The raisins are just like they're just messing with me.
I do feel I put a little bit too much raisin in it though, because there should be a little more cookie to raisin ratio. I should have put in a
More
little
cookie?
bit less than half a cup of raisins.
You gotta dip them in milk, in oat milk.
Okay, you want to try that?
That's the
These
best
did turn
idea.
out pretty. This is pretty high on the list of things we have baked, I think. I think blueberry scones is still head and shoulders above everything else. Those just
Head and
turned out
shoulders,
amazing.
Knees and toes, knees and toes,
Yep.
knees and toes, head.
These are good. It's easier to pick out the things that didn't turn out great.
Okay.
Carrot cupcakes,
Here
whatever.
is the ultimate recipe. You guys are welcome. Oat milk.
We need a tier list of things we have baked.
Yeah.
What else have we baked here?
Hold on, I'm gonna. We need a moment
Okay.
for the big dip. Okay, ready? We're gonna use the better tasting cookie, which is the chocolate chip oatmeal. Look at that. Look at the bottom.
Nice and puffy.
It's just wonderful. Look at those. It looks like it's got legs.
It's like teeth.
It looks like legs. It's just like, I'm gonna crawl into your mouth. Okay.
Give us a little dip. Dunkaroo. All right, just do it. It's like bubbly. Okay, you got a bite.
Extra soaked.
Christine, Yeah, even better.
Goodbye.
Does it taste like
Wow.
overnight oats?
It's so much better in the milk. Where are you going? It's so good in the milk.
You go on this shot.
Okay, here. We'll do this again.
The jump?
Donkey. Ready?
No, you lost it.
No, come back. I use my nails to fish it out.
Show us the inside that it's so. To cover your eyes. It wants to focus on your face. There you go.
Wow. Nom 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 nom. Oh, the music ended. There we go. Nom noms. Guys, these cookies are nom noms. Can I just say that, like, I think these are my favorite of everything we baked.
What a
I'm
surprise!
sorry.
They've got oats.
Yeah, but like all the other things are just way too complicated.
Have a bite of your soaked thing here.
Yeah. No offense, but all the other things that we baked were just like too much and not worth it for me personally. I feel like this was just so pretty easy, you know, pretty quick. And it's like in multiple pieces. I prefer baking or cooking things where you can like split it up and you don't end up with like an entire cake or an entire pie, you know?
All right.
Just like bite size.
I need to get these off.
Sell them on Holo Taco? Okay, I'll look into that, silly munchkins. At least you guys have your own set of cookies. Yes, exactly, Sarah. These are mine.
Okay.
Those are yours.
Here, put yours. I need the rack. Are you actually gonna eat this?
I'm gonna leave that one for Munchie. It wasn't on stream, but what about the tea cake? Oh yeah, we made the Earl Grey London Fog kind of tea cake. That was good.
We didn't wait long enough to ice it. That was the main issue. No, those are mine.
Oh, ooh.
Here's your last one.
Okay. Disgusting. Hey chat, you want one? Here you go. Have a cookie from Simply. We only have like 10, so you guys will fight over them. It's like under my nails.
All right, it's enough cookies for breakfast.
I know, we should probably have like real food for lunch.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Silly Munchkins. Christine, the baking queen. I know. I wasn't terrible today. I would like to thank myself.
I would like to congratulate myself.
Congratulate myself for, assisting and executing in a way that didn't ruin everything.
You did good. You did all right.
Thank you.
Isn't this such a tease, though, for chat? Like, they get to see us enjoying this, and they're just, like, sitting there?
Yeah, but maybe it encourages people to, I don't know, they can go make them
along?
themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Minchie hair in this one.
Oh, good.
But it's like when I'm painting my nails, you know? Is that teasing people, me painting my nails? They can recreate it or whatever.
Just a big tease. All right, next Simplybakelogical, we're going to be using human breast milk.
Shut up.
What should we bake next? I'm always looking for suggestions.
Let us know what to bake next. This was kind of my level, so just saying. If there's other things to bake that are like this, if you start telling me tiramisu, that's going to take like...
Tiramisu.
I don't know. Like, what's the fanciest dessert? Like caviar, cream cheese? I don't know. Like, don't tell me that.
I would like to do another pie. And we bought like a baking
lemon
dish
pie.
and...
A lemon pie? Hummus
we
cake?
could.
Brownies. What about golden brownies or like blondie brownies?
You know, we haven't done brownies. And there's all sorts of pies we could do.
Macaron?
Yeah.
Can we make les macarons? How do you even make those?
No, I think that's complicated and no one actually likes those.
Okay, I don't want to make too complicated that we won't like.
Macaron.
Macaron. Coffee cake?
Macaron.
Tea cake.
Mila Kunis. Mange les macarons.
They haven't seen the podcast yet.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, pecan pie.
Pecan.
Pecan.
I like
Banana cream pie? I've never made, or I've never even eaten a banana cream pie. Have you ever had a banana cream pie?
Maybe, but it wasn't memorable. So, weed brownies.
Oh, Ron. You're 3 days late.
What?
It's 4:20.
Oh. Make oat milk. Yo, that's a good. I've seen people
We've got the
suggest that.
Vitamix, yeah.
I actually have the big oat milk bags because if you recall, when I steeped myself in tea in a giant tea bag looking thing, that was actually an oat milk steeper. Yeah.
Steeper? Or it's like
Yeah.
a sieve? Or it's like
No, they're like
cheesecloth?
It's like a cheese. I don't know what type. It's like some kind of fiber, but it's meant for like squeezing the milk out of the oats, and
I
that's
thought
why
to
it's
make
this
oat-
big.
Oh wait, I'm thinking almond milk, where you can just like throw almonds into a Vitamix, and that gets
All
the
I know
liquid.
is that when I was ordering those giant tea bags, they're not actually tea bags. They were called like milk strainers or something like that. That was what the order said from Amazon.
funny.
Was it cheesecloth? Yeah, I'm not sure, but it looked like it was a kind of synthetic plastic almost, but that had very fine like filtration through.
Yeah. So how do you make oat milk then?
Um,
Is it just about crushing those oats into a liquid?
yeah, maybe you just like crush them hard enough that they milk everywhere
What was that hand motion? Don't do that.
with the mallet. Making oat milk is really quick. Why don't I believe that?
I'm thinking it's brownies or another pie. So use the Discord, stream podcast ideas for different pie and or brownie recipes,
Yeah.
and I'll check it out.
Some money for next bake. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for your super chat.
Hey, Rose says make a Dairy Queen Blizzard.
How do you do that?
I would like to make ice cream one of these times. When
Okay.
the weather's a little warmer, we'll do ice cream.
That's hard though. Like making ice cream is hard.
It requires some work in advance, but
Do they know that you used to make ice cream and sell it?
I don't know. We can talk about it when
Some
we're making
dollar
ice
for
cream.
next bean.
Okay. Brown butter blondie with your fave brown butter. Oh yeah, we're so bad at making browning.
No, we did great at the brown butter. Took longer than I thought it would, though.
Okay, all right, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
We'll let you guys go, let the mods go. But this was fun. I'm actually like happy that we succeeded, and these taste good. I'm gonna give one to my sister. Just one. We'll keep the rest. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I hope you guys have a really good rest of the weekend. Forgot to mention on Wednesday, I won't be streaming at my normal time. I think I'm gonna schedule it for like 2 hours later than I normally do because I will be returning from a little trip with my sister. So I will still stream on Wednesday, but we're not gonna game or do anything real. I'll probably just hang out and chill for like an hour if you want to join, and then that's it.
Cool.
So yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for hanging out.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see y'all later. Bye. Do you like the menchie? Menchie never stops streaming. In 20 years, it'll just be Menchie. The humans will have retired. The cats will replace us. And this will be your new form of entertainment. Ooh, little stretchy Benji. Oh, look at that leggy. Legs longer than a supermodel. Don't be jealous of my cat. I know why you're still here. For Menchie. Menchie gang, 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 Menchie gang. I'm not gonna give Menchie a cookie. What's wrong with you? I gave Menchie a carpet. She doesn't need a cookie. Yo, what if we bake cookies with cat treats? I'm not sure who would eat it. Whether it's us or the cats. Surely there's a way to make a cookie for a cat. No sugar. Vet approved, of course. Catnip cookies? Oh my god. Cancel everything we've ever planned. We are making treats for cats only.